Hey my baby, and how you doing? I am Linda Lynn, and today I am back with another wash and go combination for you girls and guys who are on a budget and are wanting to maximize your hair care routine. This is going to be another wash and go video for you. I will have a series linked in the description box or even in the cards in this video. So if you want to check out all the wash and goes I have been doing as of recently on my naturally kinky curly hair, then guess what? You are in for a treat because I do have a series for y'all to watch. And I am about to get into shampooing my hair. We're going to be using the VO5 Strawberries and Cream Moisturizing Shampoo. This is for softening and shining of the hair. Very cheap. It's clarifying for me because I use a lot of products that do have silicones. So we got to get all that off the hair, okay? And then I'm going to follow up with the Tresseme Flawless Curls. This is almost gone, so I'm going to add a little bit of the older one. And that's going to be that for shampooing and conditioning. This is the current condition of my hair. This is a day 3 wash and go. And it is a little, I see some little flakes in there. It's a little flaky. It's a little flaky. A little dusty too, but that's okay. If you want to see what I do, stay tuned. We're about to hop on into this thing for this new video, and we about to make it do what it do because this is gonna be the gel we about to use, boo-boo. All right, let go. Let go. So I am freshly shampooed and conditioned. This is what the hair is now looking like. We're going to break it down into our delightful section. All right, so now we have our section. I like to start off with a nice big section of hair because I have to wet it up. We have some warm tap water. And we're just going to go in and spray the hair. I highly suggest that you detangle with your conditioners first before you go into doing your wash and go. That way you could get a good feel for your hair. You will be able to better manage how much product you decide to use, whether that's going to be for the gel or even for leave-in or just gel in general. So for me, I feel like when you are able to get a good grip on your hair with finger detangling, doing your wash and goes, that does help a lot because you're more in control of your hair as far as if you want for the detangling process to be a little bit more gentler. You don't have to essentially rip a comb through or a brush through. So I'm just going in right now with a light finger detangle, because this is more gentler on those ends of hair, and whatever shed hair I get before I go into my hair is what I take out, of course. So these are all tips that give you just really great results. I'm gonna first be using this Afro-G Pro Vitamin Leave-In Conditioner. Why I'm a sucker for this right now is because I live in a very humid state, a very humid climate. And from me living in a very humid climate, in a very humid state, I can tell you I have not seen any girl or guy who lived in the South that actually did videos on their natural hair that I can highly relate to when it comes down to wash and goes due to the area that they're in. So I do wash and goes based off of my area because I know when I step outside, my hair is going to be able to go against the humidity, okay? So we're gonna be going in with this Pro Vitamin Leave-In Conditioner. This Pro Vitamin Leave-In Conditioner does have silicones in it. If you're on the silicone, I don't like to use that bandwagon. I can't use silicones in my hair. This wash and go may not be for you. You have to use silicone-based products when you live in the South, especially Louisiana, especially in Texas, especially in places like Florida. I don't care what people say. When you live in the humid states, baby, these silicones, they're your best friend. They're your best friend. And they're the only thing that's really going to allow you to have nice hair. You got to think about it kind of like you're doing a silk press. You're going to be using silicones to combat the heat. So with you living in the South, especially the downside, you have to use something with silicones to combat the humidity, or your hair is not going to be able to last, and you're going to be up there frustrated and pee it off with your hair, when honestly it's not your hair, it's the products you're putting on your hair, because your hair is going to swell tremendously in the South. So that's why I'm a stickler for the products that I use and the methods that I use, because a lot of these girls and guys don't live out here in my area for me to be able to relate to them saying, oh my God, this product is really good, this is that, this is that. And when I get to use it, my head looking like I done got some static electricity going on. I definitely was intrigued to try out the new formula. This new formula actually does have, it looks like it has iridescence in it. I'm not sure if that's just the bottle. It has iridescence in it. So we're about to go in. I'm going to use a 3-finger amount first, and we're going to rub that into the hands. This is going to help to get a good feel for the gel. Still got that good smell. And what I do is I take it over the whole section first. This is what I do. I take it over the whole entire section, and then I'm going to separate the section, and I'm going to start going in and applying a little bit more gel to each piece of hair that I need. So this is what we're doing. And this used to be one of my favorite styling gels before I had kids. So this styling gel is definitely near and dear to me. And since then, they have revamped the formula, so it don't have a lot of those harmful ingredients in there. So I like that. And all I'm really doing with this gel is I'm smoothing it onto my hair. And you see, I don't have to do much with detangling. And I feel like detangling is what takes up a lot of the time when you're doing a wash and go, when it shouldn't have to. If you do that step when you are conditioning your hair, it will cut back on styling, okay? One of my pro tips. So again, we're gonna go in with some water. You're gonna take your leave-in, your Pro Vitamin leave-in. I'm gonna just spray it in my hands. I'm gonna coat that through the hair. Of course, it's gonna run through because the hair is very juicy. And then you're gonna go in with your gel. And we're gonna smooth that onto the whole section and start. This is how you gotta work with these thick gels, you know. And then you're gonna start smoothing it through. So I'm about to go into my hair with my diffuser. This is what's going to give you the bouncy, pretty, dried, thoroughly curls. Now, I know a lot of girls be advocating for stretching their hair with the stretching attachment that comes on the blow dryer. I'm telling you that right now, it can really make or break your wash and go, because I'm telling you this, if you just pull your hair back and just go with the flow of your hair, as far as on day one, don't be so anal about stretching your hair. You'll be able to see how you can be able to stretch your hair later on, like on day 2, day 3. But day 1, you ain't gotta do all that. It looks like it's the edges. My hair is fully dried. This is just what I'm currently working with. Get into it. We don't have no flakes, no whites. The crunch is on a level 3. So 5 being the most extreme, 3 giving you that happy medium. So you have a happy medium. It's definitely not as much of a firm hold as I'll say the Eco Styler Argan Oil, because that's my little baby right there. This one is definitely my go-to slicker. So the Eco Styler Pink Curl and Wave is definitely for you who don't like overly crunchy curls, and you are someone to where you like a little bit of fluff. So this particular wash and go with the Eco Styler Pink. Get out, Lynn. The Eco Styler Pink is still going to give you a little bit of fluff, and I have that fluff right here at my at the start of my hair, and as we get to the back, we do have more of the curl elongation. So it does give a little bit of that curl elongation. So you do see some of the curls kind of just hanging. It does have a little bit of clumpage in here as well, being that I did not go in and stretch my hair. So this is definitely a pretty solid wash and go. You have to know what you want to use on your edges. If you are someone that likes to do their edges, you got to be able to find something that is going to be able to pair well with the Eco Styler, because it could be tricky for the edges. Your edges can turn white if you are using a edge control that doesn't play well with it. So this is the overall look. Okay, for day 1, I'm gonna try to get back on here tomorrow. You have questions, comments, all concerns, drop that in the comment box below, because I would love to talk to you. And until the next video, love you lots, tater tots.